joined by Hofstra coach John Russo. Coach, opening statement about today's win and ultimately the 3-game sweep of Georgia State.
You know, I was real proud. We came back in 2 of the 3 games and played really, not our best baseball we played of the year, and come away with 3 games. You could argue that Georgia State outplayed us on Friday and outplayed us again today. We made some mistakes that gave up some of our runs, and the offense never really got clicking today, and more or less all weekend actually, except for yesterday. We had hits, but we never got our running game going at all. And I'm really happy to come away with 3 wins this weekend.
Ever seen a better placed hit, the triple?
Listen, Matt Wrightstetter needed it. He's had a tough season so far with bad luck, and if there's any kid that deserved a big hit like that, it's Matt Wrightstetter.
So, Coach, it seemed like Dave Jess really battled through this one, and although the defense didn't really help him out there with a few errors, he seemed to really gut it out. And what do you think about his performance today?
Once again, Dave didn't have his best stuff again to start, but then I thought as the game got along, he got better, and the defense did let him down. But most of the year, the defense has picked up the team. I mean, we're leading the conference in fielding, and we just had a bad game and a bad time for it. But this team is built on being together and being a team. And David picked him up with a couple big outs, and then the team came back and got the win. And Verbitsky, got a nice save there in the ninth.
They really slowed down your running game today. What were they really doing that really slowed you guys down?
We just had a tough time. I got to give them credit. They threw us out 8 times on the weekend. We're not sure if running into the wind was a big effect, and we didn't think that the timing of their pitchers was anything different than what we've been seeing. We just, maybe we just had tired legs or something. We just went through a little bit of a dead period, and we're gonna keep running. We're full steam ahead every game, and we're not gonna stop. We got to give Georgia State credit for something that we ourselves.
What is it about the 8th inning? It seems to me that's the inning where you explode today. 4-run spot in the 8th to get you the 5-3 lead and then the win.
I really don't know, but I know the kids are fired up about it. They know what's coming. And, they had a last inning comeback on Friday, and we'll take the 8th inning comebacks and give Verbitsky and our club, other pitchers a chance to win the games in the 9th inning. And we won't complain about it. But the guys were really excited, and they had a good feeling something happening. And they did a lot of that with 2 outs. And Matt Wrightsetter's knock was big hit.
Schmitz really kept you guys off balance through 6 innings of work. Was it once they got to the bullpen, you guys got some confidence?
What we were having trouble with him is he was so big and he was getting so far down the mound, the ball was getting right on top of you. So even though he didn't have the velocity the other time, the guys were having a real hard time of picking up where he was, his ball slot was, and from the side it doesn't look like anything over impressive. And then they got on the plate and they said it just really came at you. So at the end of the day, he's probably throwing from about 52 feet, striding down the mound like that, and the guys had a tough time with it.
Coach, obviously now team's playing really well. Huge week ahead. Probably maybe the most important week of the season. 2 local games and then the series at the conference leader. How much confidence does a weekend like this give you guys?
It gives us a lot of confidence. We've been playing really well, and basically our pitching's been good, and we're gonna have to get back to fielding a little bit better this week. And I think with the David loss, this is where it starts to hurt us, is these 2 midweek games. That's a lot of pitching to go through, and because we got to try to save guys from Wilmington, the first place club coming up next weekend. So it'll be a tough little battle. Having St. John's on Wednesday, we won't have the most arms in the world to go at them with, but we'll probably give the ball to Schilt on Wednesday, let him come back, and we're still working on the Tuesday starter. We'll figure that out probably after the game here tomorrow.
Is UNC Wilmington a measuring stick game for you guys, or is it just another series?
To be honest, I think the funny thing is we start beating some of these teams, everybody goes, what's wrong with Georgia State? And we sweep VCU, and people are like, how VCU not that good this year? And I think we're a pretty good club. I think UNC Wilmington's a really good club. They're actually the only team above us in offense. They play a lot of our style game with stolen bases. So it's going to be a really big battle, and they're going to be at home. It's a long trip for us, on Thursday to go down there. But I have a feeling we're going to get after it pretty good against them on Friday.
Thank you, Coach.